Welcome back. This time I'm doing the Terminators. And this time I'm doing all my Terminator figures I have, which is not too many, only one really good one. So this time we're doing the Terminators, and I can start with my favorite Terminator, and the only one that's good. And so this is the NECA Terminator 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger version of the Terminator from Terminator 2. And this is actually from Wave 1, and the scene in the movie is the mall scene where he stopped the T-1000 from killing John Connor in the arcade. Now this figure has looks, but one thing he does not have is his articulation. So it has a ball joint neck. Oh yeah, and the head pops off real easy. So you got a bunch of these Terminator figures, you can interchange the heads. His jacket here is a separate piece, but since the arms are the same, are supposed to be the same as the jacket, it will look a little weird. Ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, ball joint wrists, swivel waist, no articulation in the hips, swivel thigh here, swivel boot here, swivel boot here, and swivel mid, what's the word? Shin. And swivel foot. So, pretty weird articulation. And not sure why he had that swivel shin, but that's a weird thing to add to the figure. But anyways, you can get him tons of good poses. And unfortunately, the glasses are permanently stuck on there. So, well, that kind of stinks. His butt. For accessories, he comes with his sawed-off rifle and his Terminator plasma rifle. Not sure why he got that gun. I would have preferred a head without the glasses, but that's in the Cyberdyne Showdown, which comes with a minigun, an ammo belt, and I think it came with a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher. Here, but this figure, I'd give a 9.2. It looks great. The figure is nice. The actor who played him is amazing, and he's my favorite actor. Here, but limited articulation, and no head without the glasses. But he does hold the plasma rifle. So that's kind of cool. Now on to the next one. Okay, now we have the Playmates Terminator Salvation T600. Now, one thing I have to complain, and I'm just going to get it out now, is it was a bad idea to give the Terminator Salvation license to the Playmates. It's one, it's a company for her babies, toys. Two, Terminator Salvation is a violent movie. I thought the movie's okay. Nowhere near as good as Terminator 2 or Terminator 1. But it was a good movie, but if it was given to NECA, the figure would have looked amazing. Probably would not have the interchangeable heads, but it would have been pretty cool, and a lot of collectors would buy it. Now, fortunately for me, I found these at my Toys R Us, which for some reason doesn't sell the Predator figures, but had these for like $3 each. Okay, so that was pretty lucky. And I got this guy. And here along with these figures. I'm planning on returning these two. And it's pretty obvious why I want this guy returned. So, the T600 is, now this one's actually pretty good. And not an accurate size. This thing's supposed to be like 8 or 9 feet tall. Tower over her other characters. But they're trying to keep it in size with the others, but unfortunately make it inaccurate. Now, you can actually take out the minigun from his arm. The ammo belt's a separate piece. You take it out of the backpack. And also take the backpack out of the figure. So that's pretty cool. And it's actually got some nice detail. Now, one thing I did notice in the movie is this is not the T-600 that attacked Marcus here. This is actually the one you see for a brief moment in the background when they're shoving people into the Terminator thing. Him just sitting there on guard. So that kind of stinks. But for articulation, this guy is actually pretty good. And swivel head on his shoulders, elbows, swivel wrist, this weird springy torso. Yeah. Ball hinge hips, hinged knees, and now articulation in the ankles. So pretty good articulation, and you can actually pop out the heads and interchange them. A little hard, but it's not that hard. And he has pretty good detail on the Terminator head. Let me get this guy to stand still. But one thing that's cool is he has a light pipe. So if we can get the light into... Alright, I'll be back in a second. I need a flashlight. So if you shoot a light into there, it doesn't have to be laser pointer, but it could be any flashlight, and the eyes will light up. That's actually pretty cool. Same on this head. But I plan on getting the 10-inch one. I think I found one for like $12 on Amazon, which is an accurate size, and just have to hit a button on the side of the head on his eyes will light up, and the mask removal. Also, it's the one from the one that attacked Marcus, and also if you move the belt up through the gun, the big one, and the thing will move. Unfortunately, this one does not move. So this one, probably one of the best out of the series. Because I think I got almost all of them except for the TR P1, which is just a repaint off of this one. And this one, a 9 out of 10. Pretty good, but I'd pick up the 10-inch. Now, alright. And so this is the T800. Now to get a lot of the crap out of the way is this figure here is a pile of crap. Alright. Hey, let's start. He has a light pipe like the T600, but it's not as good. Now, the face is one big problem. First of all, why is his mouth open? Terminators just walk with their mouth closed. And second of all, the paint. Why is the paint all black? T600s are silver, as you can see in the movies, Terminator 2, but this guy is just a dull, weathered black. So that really sucks. Details, not too easy to see with all the paint they gave him. And two, the weapons. Now, this huge rifle's actually pretty heavy. If you put it in his hand, you have to turn his arm, but there's a problem with that. But don't turn his arm. Otherwise, it'll get extremely loose, then fall off like mine did.